Welcome, junior high school students and parents to school year 2020-2021. Today, I will be discussing our remote learning center procedures. For our schedule, we begin at 7:30 and as early as 8 o'clock, students can already ask their teachers to score their work. Students should be online at exactly 7:30 in their proper attire at their workstations and be ready for morning devotions. We finish at 3:30. We will also give you paste and supplies packet. These include the confidentiality form. Please see attached confidentiality of PACE's document, which is attached on the outside of each PACE and supplies packet. This agreement must be signed by a parent or guardian when PACEs are delivered, then returned to Mr. Abizar. They also include Bible passage booklet, star chart, Bible stickers and stars, goal cards, the supplies list, the honor roll requirements, inventory, and definitely the paces. At the end of the quarter, you need to surrender the paces and the inventory list signed by the parents. The trail of a pace in the remote learning center. Students receives his pace either through pickup or delivery. Student then completes pace at home, asking periodically to score the pace from the staff assigned to each subject. Student uses red pen for scoring. Supervisor checks the checkup and self-test to determine if the student is ready to test and reviews problem areas with the student. Supervisor may waive supervisor initials for responsible pupils who have demonstrated the ability to maintain accuracy. The student staples and takes a picture of the finished pace. He then sends the picture to the supervisor before 4 p.m. Please note, if the self-test is completed on a Friday, student may send the image of the stapled pace on Sunday before 4 p.m. if he wishes to have a pace test on Monday. The following day, student is called by the subject teacher to complete the pace test via Messenger, Zoom, or Google Meet. A student should use an intermediate pad paper, not a scratch paper. Supervisor scores the completed test after school. Score on completed test is not discussed with student until the following day. Supervisor discusses the test results with the student. Parent places pace in file for filing. A star and new pace is given to the student by the parent. Virtual congratulations slip is presented during opening exercises. Virtual OOP slip is posted privately at Team GC. There will be a support staff in the school who will pull out repeat paces or even additional paces. The parent has to pick up or have it delivered via courier service, which will be paid by parents. There will be a weekly report of the updated number of accomplished paces through Teams. This is to inform parents of student weekly performance. When a student comes to a score strip, he scores his work by asking the assigned staff. Always use the magic words. Please, thank you, you're welcome. We will be using Zoom, Google Meet, and Messenger for the scoring. How to score? We will be using Zoom, Google Meet, and Messenger. We will train the student to use Google Classroom, but we'll use it second quarter. The student lists his name at the GC. Student should not add his name to the list for scoring if his pages are not answered. Doing advanced work is strongly advised. Student will know ahead of time if he needs to ask for help and can PM us right away. Send message to the assigned teacher for scoring. If he needs academic help, the academic supervisor will attend to him. And that's the end of it. If he does not need academic help, send message to the assigned teacher for scoring. Wait for the instruction whether you have to video the pages or send images. If he does not perfect it, then he needs to correct his mistakes and send direct message to the same monitor to rescore. If he does perfect the scoring, then that's the end of it. If he needs review and does not pass the test, he needs to look back, review, and send direct message to the same monitor to review. If he does pass, then that's the end of it. Schedule per subject. Note please that we will give you a weekly work performance report rather than a daily one. Scoring might not be finished for that day. Unfinished scoring will be continued the following day and will be the priority of the staff. The scoring staff. For math, 1073 to 1084, we have Mrs. Beverlina Rivera. From 1085 to 1108, Miss Grace Maligali. From 1109 to 1120, Mrs. Leonora Dalugdug. From 1121 to 1132, Mrs. Beverlina Rivera. From 1133 to 1138, Mrs. Leonora Dalugdug. For science, from 1061 to 1096, Mrs. Hope Alvaran. From 1097 to 1108, Mr. Alvin Alvaran. From 1109 to 1120, Miss Fermina Sampang. From 1121 to 1132, Mrs. Melody Abad. For English, we have 1061 to 1108, Miss April Magpanwa. From 1109 to 1120, Miss Zaira Vidal. From 1121 to 1132, Mrs. Nika Opolencia. For Filipino, from 1049 to 1096 and all Filipino literature, Miss Lilibet Barile. From 1097 to 1108, Mrs. Hope Alvaran. From 1109 to 1120, Mr. Alvin Alvaran. For social studies, social 1061 to 1072, Philippine history, Asian history, Mrs. Susan Trono. World history, Philippine economics and US economics, Miss Cynthia Orbeta. For electives, for word building, contact Miss April Magbanwa. For New Testament survey and Life of Christ, Mr. Charlie Gariando. For speech, Mrs. Nika Opolencia and or Miss Zaira Vidal. For goal setting, students write his name and date covered. Write the subjects on the first row. Enter specific actual page numbers in each page subject using blue ballpoint pen, a total of 20-25 pages per day. As you complete a goal, place diagonal line from lower left corner to upper right corner on your goal card across the page numbers completed. Goal card must be submitted to the teacher who scored your pieces for signature or initials. Then you have to set for the next day. For goal checking, the day before, student sets goals and sends the virtual goal card to the monitor before the class day ends. The following day, student sends the video of homework, if there is any, to the monitor first thing in the morning by 7:30. Goal cards will be submitted to the teacher who scored their pieces for signature or initials. That afternoon or the day before, student sets goals and sends the virtual goal card to the monitor before the class day ends. For attendance, when a student is absent or late, he asks his parents to give his supervisor a message, excusing the absence or tardiness before the student is allowed to score and do other schoolwork. Again, we begin our devotion at exactly 7:30. Mini class at 2:30. If the mini class teacher is absent, student needs to do pacework but no scoring. Teachers are doing some paperwork and or conferences during this time. Closing at 3:30. For parent-teacher conference, our class starts at 7:30 a.m. and ends at 3:30 p.m. Conference should be set after 3:30 p.m. or during mini class time. Please expect a reply regarding your concern after 3:30 p.m. Parent group chat is used for immediate announcements from the school. If you have any question, please send Mrs. Dalugdug a personal message. And that is me. Staff will create parents group chats for immediate information. We will use Messenger or Zoom as our platform for video calls. Weekly reports with rating is given to parents so that they are aware of the progress of their child. For reviewing the checkup and self-test, get the Smiley privilege. It is easier. Smiley privilege is given to deserving student. It is an indication that a student knows the procedure and has been diligently following it. If you do not have the Smiley, ask the subject teacher for review. Looking forward to a great year to partner with you, parents and students. After this video, a Zoom link will be sent through the parent group chat. If you have questions, we will answer them there. See you!